We've talked about this for a number of days now, so let's kind of take a step back. Taxpayer-funded pre-K was a key campaign promise from Democratic Governor Jared Polis, and he has received a lot of praise for getting it through the state legislature. Today, politics guy Marshall Zellinger sat down with the governor to ask if he takes any responsibility for fixing the rough rollout that pulled full-day preschool away from thousands of families at the last moment. The governor suggests that some of those families just want free daycare.
Why weren't 9,100 parents given more than a couple weeks' notice before school started?
Well, I wish that a lot of the documents were echoed the same points I made. This is a half-day universal preschool program. That's what the voters approved. It's also developmentally appropriate. Kids benefit the most in that 15 to 20 hour range.
While visiting a Douglas County preschool this afternoon, Democratic Governor Jared Polis answered our questions about the rollout of universal pre-K. 39,000 preschoolers have been matched with schools. That's twice the preschool enrollment as last year, before the state started paying for half-day, which begins this year.
The biggest dread and nightmare I had, Marshall, if you'd asked me a year ago, was that we would have parents with nowhere to send their kid because there wasn't enough space.
3,700 of the state's neediest families found out they would get full-day preschool funding, but 9,100 of the state's neediest families learned late last month they were only getting half-day funding.
There's a difference between preschool and childcare. We are funding high-quality preschool. So I just want to differentiate those and say we're focused on the pedagogy, the instruction, the academic achievement, the benefits of preschool. We also care a lot about helping families manage their lives and meet their needs for childcare, which again is done in a different way.
I just want to be clear that I'm not misunderstanding.
Sure.
The families that are saying they thought they qualified for full-day preschool, do you believe they're just seeking childcare and that's their debate isn't, oh man, I missed out on this state funding, it's, oh man, I missed out on free childcare?
Well, it's a good question. So you should ask them, are you saying you want to pick your kid up at 2:30 or 5, right? If they say 2:30, then they're in it for the full day preschool because they value that academic experience. If they're saying 5 because I work and I can't pick up my kid to 5, they need a childcare solution. So I'm sure it's some of both, and you probably need to pose that question to individuals. But I can assure you, as somebody who's reviewed the scientific data and the literature, the biggest academic benefit from preschool is in that 15 to 20 hour range.
Polis said in retrospect he would have rather seen half-day universal preschool plastered everywhere. But the UPK website told families that met certain qualifying factors that they could get hours stacked on top of 15, and that's why 9,100 families had to be notified they would not be getting more than 15. Now, Kyle, the governor is pushing for 18 hours funded by the state by the end of his first term, and I incorrectly said last week that he was going to do it by next year. It's the end of his first term. And when I asked if he should be promising more hours before the state can help the needs of the most neediest families, he said he sees preschool no different than K through 12, equally open to everyone, no matter how much you make.
Last night here we talked about what if the state reworked the system to more of like a voucher program where parents were in charge of finding the best school for their kids rather than being assigned one by the state?
He said it's kind of like that because 78% of the people who went through the portal got their first choice, but that you can't just give someone state funding and hope that they get to where they're going because there could be behind the scenes, I got in first. It should be an algorithm that says not first come, first serve, but we should look at certain factors and not just have backdoor deals that allow certain people who meet certain things get to a school that should be open to everyone.
Bottom line, the state wants to be able to give preference to some families over others and keep families from exerting influence to kind of get in here and there. All right, Marshall, thank you very much.